How you doing? Today we got a new episode for you. This is episode number 2. This is Buck and Bird. My name is Mike is right.
The man Big Jim.
We got good articles, topics to go with today and everything.
Dude, some bullshit.
Everything that everybody's going crazy about. So we're here to calm you down a little bit.
So bring it down, cause it's some bullshit.
All the way down.
It's some bullshit from some bullshitters.
Bullshit.
Let's get right into this, man. Let's get right into this interview. Not this interview, I'm sorry. Let's get into this article from Tim McManus and Jeremy Fowler.
Oh,
the play that was supposed to save the season. That's what they call it, all right?
That's what they call it.
This is all a drag to me about my man Jalen Hurts. Mike, start it off me, Mike.
All right.
I mean, no sign, Mike.
It's pretty much like, to me, it's real trash because of the simple fact that they said something about something that was going on the sideline in the playoff game against the 49ers and everything. And this is crazy and stuff. The guy was like, that last play should have been the play to get us going and stuff.
Right.
But I couldn't believe it that we was running vertical, 4 verts.
4 verts. And now the play is all over. The smoke is all on the air. Everything is done now. Now it's coming out. Oh, Jalen Hurts wanted to run the 4. Why would Jalen Hurts want to run the 4 verts? And not only that, Jalen Hurts is the quarterback. If you look in that scene, Mike, we have the coach, our offensive coach, and we have our head coach, and we have Jalen Hurts all on this field together. And you telling me the guy that's in the game is not able to see the game.
Not only A.J. Brown was right there huddling with him for a second, and then he walked away.
The fact that the reason why y'all coaches and head coaches are on the sideline, y'all can see the game from where Jalen Hurts can't see the game. Y'all telling him to make a play. He's seeing the same thing he's seen all day. Y'all have to tell him what y'all see on the sideline. What's the difference that he can do? What's the play that we can make that we know going to get us these yards? The fact that this whole game been going like this and you had nothing ready with something like this is just bad. Not only that, Mike, the fact that we just played, I don't mean to be so pissed about, but we just played the Bills. We played the Bills, and you see how that game went? That game went to the wire. So you see what the Bills did that last game, them last plays, they did a whole pitch back. They did so much to make sure they can get the yards to put themselves in position to win the game.
Yeah, but
we did nothing different. We had no play ready. We had nothing draw up. We thought we was going to beat the 49ers.
Hey, come on, we should have beaten the 49ers.
That's what the fans supposed to think. That's what us as fans supposed to think. But as coaches, y'all supposed to be drawing up them plays to make sure we beat the 49ers.
Yeah, why 4 verts?
Why 4 verts?
And now, 4 verts?
And now, Jalen Hurts. It's Jalen Hurts that called the 4 verts.
Yeah, he's the problem. But no, let's look at the coaches that departed. That might be the sources
saying that Jalen Hurts did. Because now, out of nowhere, Jeremy Fowler and Tim McManus have sources that says this. After the season is over, we let go 4 to 5 coaches. Now we have all of these extra words that's coming about Jalen Hurts. Let's get into it for me, Mike.
You gotta really think about that article and stuff today, because the simple fact that when they said the source has said, and this is what he has said, that about why I couldn't believe it. We're running 4 verts. So let's think about this.
Right.
We have an offensive line coach, offensive coordinator,
Jeff Stoutland, offensive line coach, Kevin Patullo, offensive coordinator,
a tight end coach,
Jason Michaels,
a quarterback coach,
Scott LaFleur,
the main
quarterback coach. We have a quarterback coach who was also let go, and now they let go. The information is coming out that is Jalen Hurts.
He was the problem.
I feel like it's not this guy, but he is also one of the guys we let go.
Yeah, but he wouldn't member. I don't think he wouldn't talk.
Yeah, Ronell Williams, he's with the Raiders now, but I feel like he wouldn't be doing. He's over there with the Kobe Dean. I feel kind of. I don't feel like it come from him.
Exactly.
But you know who you feel like it came from, Mike? Go ahead, Mike.
I'm thinking it's coming from Scott Leifler, because the simple fact that he was right there in the video.
Yeah.
Right? Trying to understand what's going on.
Right.
And you see Nick Sirianni next to A.J. Brown looking back and forth at Patullo, trying to figure out, all right, what we gonna do?
Right.
A.J. Brown walked away like, man,
like AJ. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't like that for AJ, man. Like
I don't like it for AJ either.
Like,
but
I'm
AJ
really,
heard something,
yeah, but
and
like,
that made him walk away in
right.
disgust.
No, that part right there, all right, I understand AJ at that part. He understand the game is not going to be won on 4 verticals. I understand AJ there. But AJ got his attitude, not even his attitude, I don't know the man personally, but his attitude that he shows during the game, we have to figure something out. We can't keep going thinking that a quarterback can't think he got a guy that's going to go deep and then this guy slow down. Like, we can't do that, man. That's not AJ. It's not fair, man.
That had to be something with the one of these coaches being the actual person of a source.
Right.
And I don't believe for any other reason that it came from somebody that is still in the building. It's always got to come from somebody that left.
Right. Since Jalen Hurts been starting, right?
Yeah.
Doug Peterson.
Six different.
Doug Peterson. Shane Steichen. Shane Steichen again. Brian Johnson. Kellen Moore. Kevin Patullo. And now Sean Mannion. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Hey, let's put it like this.
Come on.
He went to the Super Bowl 2 times.
Yeah, come on, man. I'm not
and those two offensive coordinators got head coaching jobs.
Yeah, right after that. So we know what Jalen Hurts is capable of. Just that once they show how great he is, everybody want that guy. The guy that was beside Jalen Hurts, I want that guy. Was it Kevin Patullo? Hell no. Where is he at now?
He's a Miami offense. Where he was before he got the offensive coordinator.
Basically a quarterback consultant again.
Not even a quarterback consultant.
Passing coach. Yeah. I think he's a good friend of everybody, so they just give him a label to keep him around.
Just to keep him around, try to give him a little help, little feel from everybody else's repertoire.
That's something because but that's the thing. Like, I feel like thing about Sean Mannion also. Like, I feel from Kevin Patullo, never been able to call plays.
Yeah.
Then we're going to Sean Mannion. I ain't gonna say never being able, but never called plays.
But he played in the NFL. He understands the game, and he knows what he's actually going to see. You know what I mean? Like, all he needs to be told is they're doing this, they're doing that. Right, let's change it this way.
Right.
The mindset that he got from LaFleur saying at the owners meeting, saying that he is a bright man. He knows what he's talking about at times and everything, and he's not going to be a louch.
Right.
So,
yeah. So
now
let's get into it, Mike.
The next topic we got tonight for you is Jeffrey Lurie putting an end to AJ Brown trade talk.
Yeah, we done with it.
We done with it.
Jeffrey said we done with it, man. All that talk is over, man.
He just came out and said that Devontae Smith and AJ Brown complement each other
too well. They too well, man. They go hand in hand. Y'all, that's the problem. Everybody think we got wide receiver 1. No wide receiver 1, wide receiver 2.
No.
At any given time, any given game, one of those players are wide receiver 1. It's no 1 and 2. It's more like it's not even 1A, 1B. It's more like
a 1.
Exactly. It's more like a
2 1s.
2 1s. That's it.
That's
we don't have
just
no
2 1s.
No 1A, no 1B. We have 2 1s.
Sirianni said it the best. He said, I don't have a 1A or 1B.
Right.
I don't have a wide receiver 1 or a wide receiver 2.
Right.
I got 2 1s.
Right. That's all we need.
I mean, they're both point guards on the field.
Exactly. They both point guards on the field. At any given time, these guys can take control of the game.
They can get
y'all
open.
Missing the point of having both of them on the field.
Exactly.
Both of them on the field is balance. It's control of the field. It's control of the deep ball.
So stop it. We
Please.
Don't need to hear any more talk about we don't want AJ Brown here because of the simple fact that he has a mental health issue.
A minute. Now, all right. Let's get into the new rules of the
Yes.
NFL. Let's just go right into the new rules of the NFL.
Right into it.
Was one of those rules been mental health? They have to keep someone. They have now that all
time,
all time.
year.
Teams are now required to employ a full-time mental health clinician. I say clinician.
Clinic. You know what I mean? That's what it pretty much say right there. Everything, but yeah.
Might need a little water. Hold on. I need a little water.
I mean, but at the same time, and for the reason why we're saying this, AJ Brown will be able to hold his anger, his problem and stuff, and go straight to the mental health clinic.
Because at first, myself, I'm thinking, all right, leave AJ alone. He don't have a problem. But then I had to look back that AJ did have some issues in the past, and now that's but Elijah Moore coming over.
Elijah Moore,
that's what helped him out. But he did have problems before where Elijah Moore had to help him out. So trying to say AJ don't have a problem is one thing, but trying to say he doesn't have a mental problem, AJ might have a mental problem. I don't like to just put that on somebody, but AJ might have a mental problem.
But he's not the only one.
No, he's not. But he's the only one that's brave enough to come out and mention it and give everybody else in the world.
Not only him. Lane Johnson came out too. Lane Johnson was one of the first person that came out.
That's the thing about our Philadelphia Eagles, man. We stand with pride, man. That eagle, man. That bird. It's different, man.
The real symbol of America's team.
They play with pride, man. But as I'm saying, AJ Willis came out. He did that. He said what he had to say, and then he stood on that. And now by this new rule coming into effect, it's only going to help people that don't want to speak out about it. People that want to be quiet about it, that need the help. This new rule is going to give them the privacy they need to get the help that they need, and hopefully, with this being out there now, we have more people speaking up about it to let the fans know that it's not just a problem with regular people, that superstars, people that got billions and millions of dollars.
They are regular people.
They are regular people, but they think people get the assumption that when you're financially stable, that you're mentally stable. That doesn't. Both of those things don't go one in one. Financially stable does not equal mentally stable. Everybody can go from mental issues from $1 person to $1 billion person. So we just have to. I just want to applaud AJ for standing out, making that happen. And the NFL and that new rule, that was a great rule.
That was a great rule to be added to it and stuff. And on top of that and everything, they added the onside kick.
The onside kick rule. What you think about that onside kick rule, Mike?
It can be used anytime. It's not just.
Can I ask you a question real quick?
What's up?
All right. Is the rule? Is it any given time during the game?
Anytime during the game, but you can't use it more. You can't use it more than one time and stuff. Especially like if you're down to the wire and you want to be able to get that onside kick, so you can get the ball back and score a touchdown, win the game. Like I love, you know what I mean, to see competition games and shit,
right? Instead
of getting to the fourth quarter and the game look like it's out of reach and everything, so let's not do it.
Yeah, the game is over. No, keep that game.
The game is not out of reach.
I like it, but why not make it more than once a game? That's exactly what it is. I mean, once a game. That's like
they don't want to abuse it. They don't want to abuse it.
If I'm down 21 and my first onside kick was successful, I want to do it again. I want to do it again.
If they can do it again, then they will let the team do it. But right now, it is only declared an onside kick anytime during the game.
But it has to still be. You have to still let the other team know you're doing the kick. Like the other team,
pretty much,
still have to know you're doing the kick. You have to still be lined up. All they have to still go and play.
Pretty much and everything. So but it can be at any given time.
Still free chance. So I want to come off. I want to start the game first quarter. I want to start the game off. No, I think you got to be trailing. I think the team have to be trailing at one point. You have to be behind in order to do the onside kick. I think.
Yeah, I mean that's the whole thing and stuff, and that's the whole point of trying to of being down the wire and everything. With if you're like 2 points behind or something like that, and your kicker can kick the ball from the 50-yard line and
like
stuff.
Like that boy, I don't want to say his name.
What the young
the guy from Dallas? That motherfucker.
Oh, he got a
all
leg.
Right, that's it. No more. That's it. No more.
But yeah,
right. Get to the other kickoff thing. The kickoff land out of bounds. The ball is placed at the 50-yard line. That is crazy. You don't like it, Mike? I love it though. I like it because I'm tired of that, Mike. We want to see excitement. I want that ball to land inside every time.
You're shortening the ball. You're shortening the field.
Like I want excitement.
If that team get the ball at the 50-yard line, decide to throw a Hail Mary right quick.
Not even a Hail Mary, a 50-yard line. You can get a kick.
You can get a field goal. You can get a kick, but no. At the same time,
but so what?
Come on now.
Keep that ball in bounds. We want to see. We want to be entertained. We don't only want to see. We don't only everybody talk about we miss football with action. We want keep that ball in bounds. We want to see that run. We want to see excitement. We want to see that Devin Hester, that Deshaun Jackson, that excitement back. We want that part in the game where it's not just happening once a month. It's a chance it can happen once a week.
Show a reason why you got a fast guy that runs a 4.3 for what? I mean, like, come on, let's see it.
Imagine they don't put Devontae back there. He might get killed. Devontae might get
killed. Oh no, he wouldn't. Devontae was
fast, but that boy
when
body.
He was in college and everything, he was running through motherfuckers, no problem. Even though it's not the same, Devontae Smith is a dude that can freaking turn around, catch the ball, fall, hit his head, and still get up, ready to go.
Yeah, that boy.
Come on now, the young man that's been in this league for 5 years.
If Sirianni was to ever put Devontae Smith on special teams, I would have to put a complaint in. I would have to find somewhere to put a complaint in. Why the hell would you put Devontae? All right, no.
He's a fast
guy.
guy.
Mike, don't get me wrong. I understand what you said, Mike. He's fast. He can do it. His body was not there. His body on the wide receiver. Don't ever you put him in that there. He get a hard.
Look at Worthy.
Mike.
Worthy is skinny as my mother. My pinky.
But Worthy, that's what he's not. He's not a primary receiver on that team, though. We need Devontae.
Yes, I understand that, but at the same time, it's not going to be. It's a kickoff,
bro.
Devontae's not going to get smacked on the kickoff.
That's full speed.
He got smacked worse than that doing a slant up the middle.
Mike, we coming down
and still pop up like nothing happened.
No, Mike, I agree. He can do it, but I don't want him to do it.
Man,
we need him to do what he do.
I guarantee you.
We need Mike. We need him to have Hurts throw that ball deep as hell, and he go get it.
That's we need him to be fully ready.
We need him to be fully ready. I don't need him to be hurt from no kickoff.
He's fully ready on the kickoff. The man can run from 0 to 60 in 2 seconds. That man is fast as hell. Let that man show his speed.
Mike, I don't know Mike, we need him to catch the ball.
Yes, we need him to catch the ball, but he can
do it.
He's not a Cupid.
Let him do it in that flag football thing that he just did with him. He can do it in flag football. Don't do it with the equipment on. Don't do it playing against.
Nobody couldn't even get nowhere near him in the flag football. What do you expect him to do with pads on? He is not going to let nobody get near him. Of course, he's the skinniest man on the field and everything, and he gets out. He don't play with nobody with that speed. Now, when he has to put that speed up, and like he done it in college and everything, he has ran kickoffs to the house plenty times.
Right, he can do it. I know I got to do it. But why would we take the risk of that, Mike?
It's no risk.
How is it no? I don't know, Mike.
How many people have you seen getting injured on the kickoff as a runner?
I'm sure it's a list. I'm sure it's a list.
It may be a list of people.
I'm sure it's a list of people. They probably got a stat on that door.
It may be a list of people that got that blocking or a person coming full speed to go ahead and hit the man.
But not the runner. All right. I'm gonna have to agree to disagree with you on that. I think he can do it, but I don't want him.
That man can do it.
But I wouldn't put
that man can do it.
Devontae get paid too much to be doing kick returns.
Man, that's the whole point. That's another reason why I think he should do it. And put AJ back there in Prince and everything. So he
Mike. Mike, you wild. AJ,
hey,
come on, bro. Niggas might be scared to hit AJ. Somebody might be scared to hit AJ.
Exactly. He's more of a Debo than Debo is.
Don't put my wide receivers back there, bro.
He's more of a Debo than a Debo is.
Who the boy we just got? Put Hollywood Brown back there. Let's see what he do. Don't put my other guys back there. Don't put my guys back there.
Look. You want to put Hollywood Brown back there. I understand he's a third receiver on the team. Even Elijah Moore can do it and everything. But Devontae Smith is the same size as them dudes.
Bro, but we need Devontae in other places. Devontae is needed as a wide receiver.
The man gets more tortured sometimes
and
everything.
He gets slaughtered. He get the worst end of the hit. I know,
and you worry about him on the kickoff?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I'm worried about him on the kickoff, Mike.
Hey, let's try it, Sirianni. Let's try it.
No, Sirianni, don't try that shit.
Let's try it, Sirianni.
Please don't.
One time at least. Don't let him be back there practicing it and everything, and then you're not going to let him do it.
He don't get even hurt. Mike, he'll be out there looking like a cowboy. Oh, cowboy. Hold on. My man Cooper DeJean.
God. Cooper DeJean is doing everything that we want. Everything is always
shout out to Coop and Reed Blankenship podcast. Podcast. Shout out to Coop and Reed Blankenship.
I told y'all it was
exciting white. Shout out to them boys, man.
It kept going. It's not going to stop.
My man Coop said, I don't like the Cowboys, but y'all got something over there, though. I got a bounce. But no, they said she used to go to his one of his schools in Ohio or something like that. She's from Ohio.
Maybe she probably did, but now she's on the wrong team. Now she's on the wrong team and everything. She got to come over here to the Eagles cheer squad.
Damn, man, y'all just losing. Hey. Cowboys can't win.
They can't win.
Did they even get the George Pickens guy signed? Yeah, I don't know.
Man, that man don't even want to sign that damn.
Yeah, but they do this every time. I don't like the Cowboys at all. Every time I hear about them, it's the same thing. Jerry Jones don't want to pay somebody.
Every year.
Jerry Jones don't. What is it? Jerry Jones didn't want to pay Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb. Jerry Jones didn't want to pay
Micah Parsons.
Mika. We call him Mika over here. Mike.
Mika.
Mika? I call him Mika. He's a woman.
He's a straight. I mean,
call him Mika.
He's a Harrisburg.
No, I don't care. Until he's a bird, he's a Mika.
He wanted to be a bird,
but he ain't a bird.
The only reason why he ain't a bird is because he couldn't control it at the time.
And then I don't like what he said about my man Guantanamo Bay. I don't like what he said about Guantanamo Bay, talking about CeeDee Lamb going to do it. No.
All I got to say is say it to his face. You ain't going to say it to his face.
But yeah, he went through the same problem with CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott, and then he went through the same problem with Mika, and then he went through the same problem with George Pickens. It's like
he did the same problem with Dak Prescott too, and everything for giving them 1 year contract for 2 years straight, and then give him a crazy ass freaking deal that
we respect our players over here.
Next year you gotta restructure.
But should now you say if you don't want to have your people dancing in the background making your money, come on over here to Death Row Records. Come on over here to the Philadelphia Eagles. But we take care of our players, man.
Yeah, I mean,
we can't take care of you.
Gene's already working and stuff, trying to recruit.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, come on over.
Exactly.
Everybody loves
you. If you don't like what's going on over there, slide on over here if you can't. Say, no, I'm playing. We don't want y'all over there. Let's stay where y'all at, man.
Not half of y'all, we definitely don't want because I mean, at the same time, they just signed back Trayvon Diggs.
For what?
What you mean for what?
Why would they sign him back? You just released him.
They need a corner.
So y'all released him and then signed him back the next. Not even a whole year.
Not
even a whole year.
Half a year ago. I mean, let him go before the trade deadline and stuff, and then
that don't make no sense.
I mean,
that don't make no sense, man.
Hey, they have no other options. Nobody else don't want to go there.
Yeah, you got too much problems over there, man.
Because Jerry Jones don't want to pay.
Too many problems over there, man. Too many problems.
Hey, but the Eagles, we pay.
We good.
And we make it work on the cap.
Everybody stay right. We figure something out. We figure out something real fast. Real fast. Right now, they trying to figure out Jalen Hurts' extension. You know what I'm saying? We already went to the next.
And JC.
We already know what Jeff Lurie said. You know what Jeff Lurie said. He said, we already know he's going to get Jalen Hurts going to get what he wants. When it comes to Jeff Lurie and Jalen Hurts, I think Jalen Hurts
is the most dynamic person that Jeffrey Lurie always talk about.
Right.
He said Jalen Hurts is the man that has that compose of a leader and does not mess anything up on the field. He can't do nothing wrong in Jeffrey Lurie's eyes.
He can't do nothing wrong. Not in Jeffrey Lurie's eyes.
No, not at all.
Eyes either. Not in my eyes even. Leave my quarterback alone, bro.
Let's go.
Leave my Super Bowl MVP quarterback alone, man. Don't forget who he is,
stop.
Man. The hate got to stop real fast.
It needs to stop. Let Jalen Hurts play his game. Like he told y'all before, if the hate and all the scrutiny has to be heard for me to play the game that y'all want, keep it coming because I'm gonna keep it going. The Eagles train ain't stopping right here, brother.
Yeah. Tell him, Mike. Tell him, Mike.
Keep it moving.
Tell him, Mike. You know what I'm saying? He got too much high praise for Jalen Hurts. You know what I'm saying? Way too much high praise. He already told you Jalen Hurts' biggest fan. Is not a bigger fan of Jalen Hurts than him. He loved the way Jalen Hurts win, the mentality Jalen Hurts got, the way Jalen Hurts did not put himself up for the team. Jalen Hurts is one person he stayed the same.
The man even lived in the city. Yeah. He's not one of them players that go live in Jersey somewhere.
Yeah, that's
when your team is in Philly.
That's kind of true. Only thing about Jalen Hurts
got the Philadelphia mentality right now.
And I don't like. Only thing I like and don't like about Jalen Hurts is the emotional face. That man faces like this when you win, like this when you lose, like this doing anything. It's Jalen Hurts.